Hey y'all, welcome back to Magnolia Pines Homestead. We are in our pasture today because we are getting ready to bring goats to our homestead. I'm super excited for that. As you can see behind me, we have quite a bit of brush, so we're hoping that the goats will obviously help cut down with that, help establish our pasture a little bit better. Today we're working on the enclosure, but we're also doing a couple projects at the same time. So we know that our winter pasture gets flooded out in the summertime. We have an intense amount of rainfall here in the panhandle that gets dropped on us, and we know that it retains water. So they're over there right now. Phoenix is scooping out dirt to help for the pond that we're going to eventually have. And in the meantime, he's bringing it over here. We're going to build up just a little bit more of a platform for the goat enclosure area. So they have less of a chance to be in any type of water. They're going to be dry and they're going to be happy. Big Pimpin', what are you doing? So for their enclosure, we actually went to, there's a local business that's not too far from here that has reclaimed lumber. So we went over there, we got some 2x4s and then 1x4s to do the roof and everything for the enclosure. And then we did have to take a trip to a big box store to get the rest of the materials.
Oh, hey there. We're back racing in the rain again. As you can tell, small little cloud above us. So, we're building a goat shed. It's not too big, but it'll be okay. We have raised the ground up. We're going to continue to do that around this area so that make sure that they are dry. We've got our 4 posts up, they're squared up. Now we're putting up these 1x4s. You see they're a little long, but we're using reclaimed lumber. And it'll be faster for me to just nail them up at their 2-foot intervals, and then I'll cut them off and it's done. So it'll be a little bit faster, I think. If not, lesson learned. But you can see we got one side pretty much done. We're working on the other side, we'll do the back, and then we'll put additional bracing in the middle. Then we will run probably a tarp for right now, but metal sides and a metal roof. Hopefully metal roof tonight. Get them out of the rain. Yeah.
He ended up working on the goat shed well after dark. Now let me state, they do have another shelter. They don't like it. So we went ahead and started working on this goat shed here. I think they do not like the other shed because it's near the goats. And they were in their own little stalls previously. So well after dark last night. We knew a huge storm was coming. You can see pretty wet. Put a very heavy duty tarp. Had the metal that we did have for the roof. We're going to buy some more later. You can see from the ground here, they kept nice and dry last night. He did come out. The storm started hitting about 3:34 this morning. He did come out and check on them. They were in their shelter. So that's a plus for us because they hadn't been. They refused to be in the other shelter that we had for them. So it was nice to see that they weren't up by the gate where they've been hanging out, and they were in their shelter, even though it's not completely finished yet. They were very safe last night, and they were staying dry and out of the wind and the weather. Oh goodness. That's what they have to think about that. This is our little buckling. Doesn't he look like he's wearing a little toupee? It's so cute. Hi. All right, now the chores are done. We're getting ready to hop into town. We're going to make sure to get the rest of the metal so we can finish the roof and the sides of the goat shed here. Gonna be working after dark again, so let's get a little footage of progress to share, and then we'll get a better video in the morning. Gavin, shine over here, please. Like, towards Daddy. Thank you. My husband worked well after sunset that night to finish a shed, and it turned out awesome. The next day, he built a hay feeder inside, and the goats are doing well with it. We did have a friend reach out and let us know that we needed to put cardboard or some type of barrier in between the hay and the metal so we wouldn't have any moisture issues, so we'll take care of that. And look at our beautiful shed. The goats are loving it. They're doing great. They're nice and dry, and we're super happy with it. Here's a little sneak peek for next week's video. Thanks for watching.